Carita Parks with Bowie TV at the Under Armour Performance Center, where the Baltimore Ravens are getting ready for their first divisional matchup of the season against the Cincinnati Bengals. They will be playing the Bengals on the road, and this game is coming at a good time because the Ravens finally have some momentum behind them after winning 2 games in a row, and it seems like they have figured out what their identity is and the defense they're playing with a great level of intensity. But when you play your divisional rival, it's definitely one of those games where both teams know each other very well. But nonetheless, the Ravens are preparing for this like they would any other game. And on the Bengals side, we all know what Joe Burrow can do. Cincinnati is also coming off their first win of the season, so you know that they're going to want to keep that going. Zach Orr and the defense, they will have their work cut out for them. Here's what Zach Orr had to say about defusing Joe Burrow.
The biggest challenge is, not letting him know, where to go with the football. And then really just trying to switch stuff up on him, man. He's a real good football player. He's real smart. He understands coverages. He understands pressures. It's tough to confuse him. It's tough to trick him. And even when you do, he has the ability to still beat you with his arm and move around the pocket and still beat you with his feet as well.
Any division game is an intense rivalry. Roquan Smith, who never minces words, said, hey, we don't like them and they don't like us. All you got to do is look at the film. Here's more from Roquan on this rivalry.
It's a highly anticipated game. It's a division game at the end of the day, and we know how much these games mean in a sense. And truth be told, they don't like us and we don't like them. So it's one of those type things. And we're just going to go out and play our game, and it's going to be a good game. So I'm excited for the matchup.
Now, all eyes will be on King Henry after that big 87-yard touchdown last week that broke a franchise record. Henry is on par for hitting 10,000 yards in his career, and that could happen on Sunday against the Bengals. Here's what Henry had to say about potentially reaching this milestone.
Yeah, always grateful for the journey and everyone that's been a part of it. Been blessed tremendously, and very thankful to be able to play this long and be able to reach a milestone that big, and all the great ones before me that I idolized. They've achieved that accomplishment, so for me to be doing something that the ones I idolize have done, it's so cool.
In some off-the-field news, cornerback Nate Wiggins was named the Week 5 NFLPA Community MVP for his breast cancer event that he recently hosted at M&T Bank Stadium. Wiggins has had a foundation since his college days, and he's carried that over into the NFL. I spoke to Coach Harbaugh to get his insight on this recognition for Nate.
Since we're talking about Nate, he was named the NFLPA Community MVP. That was announced today. What can you say about just the work that he's done off the field as well? He's been doing that going back to his Clemson days through his foundation.
I guess it doesn't surprise me. He's just a good guy. Nate Wiggins is a really good dude. He's respectful. He cares about people. He treats people really well that I've seen. People he's around, fans, or even people in the building, whoever it might be. He's just a good person. So to see or hear now for the first time that he got that award, I guess it just fits who he is perfectly. And I'd say congratulations.
This is Carita Parks with Bowie TV. Be sure to follow us for all your Ravens content at Bowie TV Sports. We will have more on the outcome of the Cincinnati Ravens game on Sunday.